their guide or someone that's really leading them and showing them the way to be. I know for a fact that when things got rocky with me or somebody was messing with me, I go run and tell my daddy, such and such and such did that. And my father would not only just take me back out there but he would have me standing there as he talked to whatever the situation was. It didn't necessarily always was a boy. Sometimes my father would get in between me and my little catty girlfriends as well. And my father definitely was my first love. I mean, I saw how he provided for me and my brother and how he loved on my mama. Now, he was a hell raiser all in the same, but when I tell you, when it came down to taking care of the family, my daddy was on it. That was his most important thing in his life, was taking care of us. And I love that. Here's another one, another quote, and this one is by L. Tom Perry. It says, a family needs a father to anchor it. Wow. It says a family needs a father to anchor it. Yes, the father is the anchor. Okay. He is the rock. He is the solid foundation of the family. I love that one. Here's another quote, and this one is by Elder Robert L. Backman. Okay, now I got all of these off of Pinterest, and so I don't want anybody to, be talking about I copyrighted anything. I'm giving you your citing. Okay, so this one is from Elder Robert L. Backman, and it says, "Father is the noblest title a man can be given. It is more than a biological role. It signifies a leader, an exemplifier, a confidant, a teacher, a hero, a friend, and ultimately a perfect being." Now that's something right there. Woo-wee. Woo. Do you know anybody that is all of these things? A leader, an exemplifier, a confidant, a teacher, a hero, a friend, and ultimately a perfect being. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Jesus the Christ is the only one that I can actually say exemplifies all of that. But it's great to be called Father. And of course, Jesus is God the Father in the flesh. Okay, so, it is important. I like that a lot. And here's another one that I got off of Pinterest, and the author here was unknown, but it says Father's Day. A father means, dot, dot, dot. A father means so many things: an understanding heart, a source of strength, a support right from the very start, a constant readiness to help in a kind and thoughtful way, with encouragement and forgiveness no matter what comes your way, a special generosity and always affection too. A father means so many things, and he's a man like you. I hope you are that type of father, because that is a good example of a father. I hope you are like that. So I'm going to go down now, and I pulled up 10 popular Father's Day sayings. And I know, so see, I'm trying to break it up a little bit. I don't want to be so radical with the Black Lives Matters and fighting and all of that stuff that we have to go through. We're going to take a little break from that. But still, Black fathers matter. I want you Black fathers to know that you matter. You are loved. You are powerful. You are, the epitome of what strong fathers are. Shout out again to all the Black fathers. So this is the 10 most popular Father's Day sayings. And I thought this was kind of cute. So the first one is, by the time a man realizes that maybe his father was right, he usually has a son who thinks he's wrong. That's pretty good, huh? And that's by Charles Wadsworth. Okay. Number 2, a man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. And that's by Ann Geddes. Number 3, a truly rich man is one whose children run into his arms when his hands are empty. And that author is unknown. Number 4, it doesn't matter who my father was. It matters who I remember he was, and Sexton. I really, really like that one. Number 5, it is easier for a father to have children than for children to have a real father. And that's Pope John the 12th or 13th, I believe. 13th, yes. Wow. It's easier for a father to have children than for children to have a real father. Woo-wee. Number 6, a father is a banker provided by nature. And that's a French proverb. All right. Number 7, fathers just have a way of putting everything together. And that is Erica Cosby. Number 8, the greatest gift I ever had came from God. I call him Dad. And that author is unknown. Hallelujah. I like that one. Number 9, a father carries pictures where his money used to be. Wow. Author unknown. The father carries pictures where his money used to be. Wow, that's deep. And the final one, number 10. Once a father overheard his son pray, "Dear God, make me the kind of man my daddy is." Later that night, the father prayed, "Dear God, make me the kind of man my son wants." And that author is unknown. Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. I really liked all of those Father Day sayings. Now here's something from Billy Graham. A good father is one of the most unsung, unpraised, unnoticed, and yet one of the most valuable assets in our society. Black fathers, you matter. Black fathers, you matter. Black fathers, you matter. A good father is one of the most unsung. My black fathers, you may be unsung, but you matter. Unpraised. I am praising my black fathers today. You are some of the most awesome men, and even the ones that have to start over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I still praise you because you don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, my black fathers. Unnoticed. I know a lot of times that when tragedies strike, like what's happening now in this world that we live in, the black fathers often go unnoticed. And they put the mothers on the camera as if the fathers don't even exist. And I tell you, I'm noticing you, and you are special. Black fathers, you matter. And then it says, and yet one of the most valuable assets in our society. You are, black fathers, one of the most valuable assets in our community. Black lives matter. Black fathers matter. You're on the front lines protesting against this pandemic called racism. And I salute you. I give you honor. I give you praise. I salute you today. Now, I want to talk about the most important father of us all before we leave here today. And I'm going to read John 16, verses 25 through 28 in the Message rendition. And it reads, I've used figures of speech in telling you these things. Soon I'll drop the figures and tell you about the Father in plain language. Then you can make your request directly to Him in relation to this life I've revealed to you. I won't continue making requests of the Father on your behalf. I won't need to, because you've gone out on a limb, committed yourselves to the love and trust in me, believing I came directly from the Father. The Father loves you directly. First, I left the Father and arrived in the world. Now I leave the world and travel to the Father. Jesus is sitting at the right hand of the Father, praying and going to bat for you. Salvation is so important. Salvation matters. Black lives matters. Black fathers matter. I want to reach out to each and every one of you in a special way today by wishing you a happy and joyous Father's Day. And for my community, please remember to do whatever it takes to remain sober. Black fathers, you matter. Have a happy and blessed Father's Day.
You've been listening to Ask Pastor Deb on WOSDRadio.com, the show about recovery and spiritual awareness. We thank you for listening, and please join us again next Sunday at this time on WOSDRadio.com.